Hey YouTube, what's up? Look, I'm sorry that I forgot to. Well, what I should say is that I'm sorry about that whole accident where I only had like a minute video because my phone ran out of space. But now we're gonna get I mean, now we're gonna get to the last part, which is part 3, of course. I have 9 more Blu-rays to show, so I will get those down underway right now. First off is Sherlock Holmes. Now, Sherlock Holmes, it has Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law in it as the main stars. That's pretty awesome. I mean, they make a great a great a double, like a great team. Since like Sherlock Holmes, you know, it's been made for decades, and it still remains as an absolute great of like mystery. And that one is. Next is Despicable Me. Despicable Me borrows heavily from Looney Tunes and Pixar, but it is pretty funny, and it's very underrated as well. Like when it came to the Academy Awards of movies from 2010, it was kind of felt that this should have been up for Best Animated Feature, since this truly was a delightful flick, and it still is. So I would recommend that. Next is Click. Click, like Despicable Me, borrows from other things. It borrows from Back to the Future and It's a Wonderful Life. But it's Adam Sandler, so you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. Click is one of those like Adam Sandler movies where like, whoa, this is pretty deep for an Adam Sandler movie. And it is, because not many of his movies are deep. They're not like emotional. But this one is, and I loved it. It's one of my absolute favorites. Next is Youth in Revolt. Youth in Revolt stars Michael Cera. Michael Cera's awesome. I've seen like almost every one of his movies. This one is what it says. It is badass, because this is his badass form right here, and well, that's Michael Cera for you. He is pretty badass in all his movies, and that's what I love about this one, is that, you know, it's it's very, very delightful to watch and very funny. I saw it at the theaters. Next is Freddy vs. Jason. Freddy vs. Jason, I've been trying to get this one for years now. A very long time, because like Freddy vs. Jason, well, you see, like, it comes from, it's a mix of Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm a big fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street films and what am I saying? I'm a big fan of the Friday the 13th movies, but I'm only a fan of pretty much the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie. The others, yeah, they're either okay or they suck, like most sequels to horror films. But this one, it's pretty disgusting for the fact that it has some very like atrocious scenes that you were thinking, hmm. All I can say is this movie is ample. First Blood. Now, First Blood, this is one of the only good Sylvester Stallone movies. He doesn't have that many good ones. And this actually spawned a couple sequels, and they weren't that good, but this one, like, this one will always go down as, like the most badass, like, bloody war movie you'll ever see. And that's what I love about it. Because it's an action thriller that you just, like, can't resist. Like, you watch it and you're thinking, dang. It is only 96 minutes, but it feels longer since it's so enjoyable. And it's so gruesome, too. Next is Fight Club. Fight Club is probably my fifth favorite movie of all time, because Fight Club, it has solid acting, It has, you know, solidness of everything, pretty much. Like, it's got the right story. For some viewers, they might hate this. They might dread it because this movie kind of like celebrates violence. Like, you should fight. Fighting is good. And I recommend this kind of movie if you're looking for something that's gothy, dark, and, you know, pretty awesome, actually. Hangover Part 2. Now, I do own the first one, but before I got into Blu-ray, I just got that on DVD. But I got this one on Blu-ray since I started getting into Blu-ray. But anyway, Hangover Part 2. It is pretty much a carbon copy of the first one, except it takes place in Bangkok, Thailand, which I thought that was pretty funny. Like, I mean, I think this movie's pretty hilarious. I think it's just as, like, hilarious as the first one, even if it's not as good, but it still delivers the laughs. Yeah, very ample laughs. Even if there are some pretty demonic scenes. When I say demonic, you'll see what I mean if you've ever seen it, or if you're going to see it, then you'll get what I mean by that. And last but least, Green Hornet 3D. I got this since I like to get like the Blu-ray combo packs that has the full that has all the discs in it, and that's why I got this. I don't have a 3D TV, but I got this since it's a full like Blu-ray combo pack. But I mean, at first when I saw it, like, I was laughing pretty hard. Like, I loved it. But when I saw it a second time, I started thinking it was okay. But I actually did give it a third try, and I changed my mind. I mean, it's neither a great film or it's neither a bad film. I mean, it's good. It's really good, actually. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're either gonna love it or hate it. I mean, it is a January movie, so what do I know? And that concludes part 3 of my Blu-ray collection. In the times to come, I will be getting more Blu-ray films, and I will be. I'm not well. When I get a bunch more, I'll just make an entire, like. Here's how I should say it: my Blu-ray collection, part 2, as in like the second generation of Blu-rays that I've gotten. But this will do it for now. And alright, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed that. I will be making some more videos real soon. So, peace out.